Welcome to this week's Inside Track. I'm Illinois State Representative Brad Halbrook. Today, we're diving into the House rules and how they're supposed to guide the legislative process in Springfield. But what happens when those in power don't like the rules? They change them or simply ignore them. This isn't just politics as usual, it's a fundamental issue of fairness and integrity in governments. Let's look at the facts. The majority party holds a 2-to-1 supermajority in both chambers and controls all the constitutional offices in Illinois. Yet, even with this overwhelming power, there are times they struggle to follow their own rules. Example 1. There's a process that allows a party to slate a candidate for the November general election if they didn't nominate one during the March primary. When the majority party saw the process as a threat, they didn't hesitate. They proposed, passed, and got signed into law a bill to shut it down right in the middle of the process. Earlier this summer, a circuit court struck this down as unconstitutional, and more recently, the Illinois Supreme Court has denied the Democrats' appeal. But this attempt itself is really revealing. This is part of an ongoing pattern to eliminate choice and consolidate power. Example 2. Deceptive practices are nothing new, but this was a bold new application. In the spring of 2023, legislation was passed that sought to silence the advocates exercising their First Amendment rights by speaking to expectant mothers about the option of life for their unborn. This law was so overreaching that even the Attorney General from the majority party declined to enforce it, knowing it crossed the line. The court quickly tossed it out. Example 3, on the last day of the Illinois General Assembly spring session, all major bills have been passed except one, a $1.2 billion tax hike. The bill initially failed because it didn't receive the required 60 votes. The sponsor then used a rule called postpone consideration, allowing them to try again. After 2 failed attempts, the rules state that the bill should be dead. But instead of accepting defeat, the majority party moved to suspend the rules entirely. At 4 a.m., in an unprecedented third attempt, the rules were suspended, the tax hike was passed. Again, this isn't just a procedural error, it's a clear issue, it's a clear example of how far the majority party will go to get what they want, even if it means breaking their own rules. This should concern every one of us. I want to hear from you. Do you see a pattern developing here? Are you concerned about the 2-to-1 supermajorities is not enough and the lust for power is going off the rails? Let me know your thoughts. Please leave your comments and suggestions on this topic and future topics. Your feedback is vital. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe to my channels and hit the notification bell to stay up to date. Thank you.